Yo, yo, yo. You already know what time it is. It's Cigars and Coffee, baby. Cigars and Coffee. And we are here for the second annual Breast Cancer Survivor episode. And I have lovely guests with me today. Ms. Lyndsay from SurviveHER. How you doing today, man?
Hello, Mr. Darren.
Oh, I'm doing great. You got your pink on. You done gave me a little bit of pink as well. Right. So yeah, we pink popping today. All right. How you doing?
I'm wonderful. You know, the pink train is
rolling
rolling.
So before we get started, I want to definitely shout out our sponsor for today. As you can see, we're at a different location today. We're at Lit Java down in Pearland. This is a coffee and bookstore, and the coffee is amazing. Your drink, how would you explain the flavor?
This is a delightful brew of. Well, I have the Lit Balm. It's a combination of various teas.
Okay.
Very soothing to my soul.
There we go. And I have the pumpkin spice chai. So yeah, we on the chai today. So it is very, very delightful. So definitely, whenever you're in Pearland, definitely come and check out Lit Java. Tell them Mr. Cigars and Coffee sent you. So Lyndsay.
Yes, sir.
Let's get started. So I like to start every episode with just asking, the genesis of the guest, right? So where'd you grow up? What city? High school? All that good stuff.
So I grew up here in Houston.
Okay, H-Town. What part?
As Megan the Stallion says, I'm an H-Town hottie.
Shout out to Megan.
And Most City is where I spent majority of my childhood, young adult years.
Yeah, same. Do tell. Keep going.
I graduated from Bel Air High School, and I attended the University of North Texas.
Wow. Okay. So, Bel Air. Grew up in Missouri City, went to Bel Air. You don't have to say.
I get this question all the time. So my mom, I get it all the time. I was zoned to either Willow Ridge or Elkins. But my mom worked in HISD. She was an administrator. Ooh. So there was the rule where if your parent is an HISD employee, you can attend HISD schools. Gotcha. So I've only attended HISD schools. I'm a product of HISD schools.
Awesome. Okay.
Although I lived in Fort Bend County.
Wow. So what was your experience going to HISD schools with the Missouri City upbringing?
You know what? I would have to say that I really didn't know or have anything to compare the experience to.
Gotcha.
Because my Bel Air experience was extremely diverse and multicultural. And I was a member of the top teens in Missouri City, so that's where I was able to stay plugged into the Missouri City through top teens.
Gotcha.
But I wouldn't know anything to compare it to.
Awesome. So you talk about North Texas, right?
Mean Green.
What? When you stepped on the yard out there, how was that? Coming from Houston? Because I know Dallas is a little different. It's a little different in Dallas.
Bless their hearts. Dallas is its own town, has its own flavor and mindset, everything.
Everything is
But it wasn't a huge cultural shock.
Really?
No, not at all. I blended right in, and I had a lot of friends from Houston who attended North Texas, so it was an easy transition.
Got you.
But then ask me about that when I moved to New York. We'll get on that.
Ooh. Okay. So what'd you graduate in from North Texas?
Communication studies, dual minors in secondary education, and dance.
Okay. Communications, mate. So she can articulate.
Dot every I, cross every T.
Period. And the period. Okay. So once you graduate, where does life take you?
When I graduated from the University of North Texas, I returned, believe it or not, to Bel Air to teach speech communication.
Oh, wow.
I was the youngest teacher.
I bet.
And what was interesting is I became a colleague to my own former teachers. So I taught for 2 years, and during that 2-year span, I also was able to kind of scratch my itch for journalism, as I'd always been interested in it, although I didn't study TV, film, news. I was able to volunteer at the City of Houston's public access channel after school. And I fell in love with the work behind the camera, in front of the camera. And I transitioned from the classroom to the newsroom, started my news career, self-taught, by the way, started my news career at Fox 26, writing for the morning show. And
Fox 26 Houston. We talking about
H-Town.
In the city.
Which was a blessing because normally when you start your news career, you have to go to a small town like a Beaumont. But I was very blessed to start here.
So you didn't start out in like I got Isaiah Carey out there getting flies popping his mouth in the country.
That clip
Shout out to Isaiah Carey.
That clip is that's
legendary.
It's legendary. Oh, Isaiah. Yes, I didn't have to go through the bug in my mouth experience. Although, so I started here. I went to Channel 2 as a reporter. Okay. And from here, they said, you need more experience. So I moved to Tulsa, Oklahoma. So that was a little more country town, but a segregated culture. Yeah. I was called the colored girl on air. Yeah, it was very segregated. A year and a half there. Okay, look, we're going to stop there.
You speeding. When... Being that you were starting out your career in Houston and then you moved to Tulsa, Oklahoma, hearing things like that, what did that do to you?
Well, I would say that it set me back in that I wasn't expecting it because I didn't think that in the 2000s that we would still culturally be divided.
Wow.
So much so that the residents there were so articulate as if it were common. Like, you're the colored girl on the Fox station here. And like it was nothing. Right. So that, I think, played a part in why I exited Tulsa, Oklahoma after a year and a half.
Gotcha.
Stepped out on faith and moved to New York City. Talk about culture
difference.
I was like, bye.
The journey keeps...
Yeah. It was an interesting journey. I don't know if it was like I was just trying to find my path. Yeah. But I, at the time, had been visiting New York. I was dating someone at the time who was living in New York, and I would go back. I loved the city so much. I said, wow, I would love to live here. Packed up, moved there, no job, no plan, no place to live. And it was really a faith move.
On faith. You say faith.
On faith.
That's it.
And I landed in public relations for a few years. Okay. Supporting brands, pitching to media, because I had a media background. Gotcha. And then I said, that news bug kept biting. So I was able to restart my news career and work for the local cable news stations in New York One, and some others that are...
So you were a part of New York media.
New York
Is
media.
it really a thing? Because I'm a former athlete, but I've always heard this New York media will chew you up, spit you out. How true is that? Is that what y'all were doing out there?
It's dog eat dog. Dog eat dog. What is this?
Dog eat dog.
It is a hustle.
Really?
And it's hard, but I was a one-man band reporter, too. So what I would do, I'd have my camera, my tripod in my trunk, and would drive around, try to find parking in New York already is difficult.
Yeah.
But there's this intense pressure and stress.
Gotcha.
And I was editing in my car, turning my stories, sending them in, had to set it up, and then they would send a photographer to meet me to go live because I couldn't do all of that.
Wow.
But it was intense. But I learned so much. I think that's what really I cut my teeth in news and media. But it was extremely exhaustive, emotionally, mentally, and physically. I mean, you try reporting in the snow.
I've seen the clips. I was like,
snow.
How do you do
the weather is really brutal. And then at the time when I was at New York One, it was when Trump was elected the first time as president. So I was on Fifth Avenue covering that. That was interesting.
I hear you, very.
And then all of that came to a screeching halt when I found a lump in my right breast, July 2019.
Wow.
Yep.
So, of course, we're here for breast cancer. SurviveHER, so clearly.
SurviveHER.
So no. I mean, of course, the brand is SurviveHER.
I don't know it any other way. Okay,
what you say? I don't know any other way. If we talk about breast cancer, it's SurviveHER.
That's right.
I hear you. But being that you are a survivor of breast cancer means that you're here. It means that it's truly a blessing.
It is.
Right. So, walk me through that. Walk me through that day when you found out.
Okay. And it's a day I'll never forget, but I was in the shower, and I felt something that I'd never felt before, which was a palpable mass. It was the size of like a large oblong-shaped grape. I was like a green grape. You know, the grape was red around.
Yeah. It's like
a large green grape. And it was tender and it was sore. And I thought, okay, maybe I need to change my bras, and from underwear to maybe a softer bra, or change my seat belt.
Gotcha.
So I bought a seat belt cover pad. That wasn't it. I called my doctor, and I scheduled my well woman exam, and my black, thank you Lord for her, Dr. Janice Aubie at Columbia, New York. She was the one to order my mammogram because she could feel it too, and I was 37. So mammography was not on my radar at the time. So I had my first mammogram at 37, 3D mammogram, breast ultrasound, MRI, and that biopsy, which was the most painful part, I have to admit, of my entire breast cancer journey and treatment experience.
The biopsy.
Yeah, because they didn't use any local anesthesia. They just stuck the needle in, and it was tender. And tears were streaming down my eyes. It was rough.
Wow.
So I had to wait a few days. I'll never forget, it was around the July 4th holiday.
Okay.
I was like, dang, they're going to be closed. I have to wait during the holiday to find out. So July 11th was when I got the call. The radiologist left a message on my phone to call back. Don't leave, if you're a physician, medical provider, healthcare provider, don't leave a message, okay?
She left a message.
He did.
Oh, he did.
He left a message to simply say, please call back. I called back, and he said, I'm sorry, Lyndsay, it's breast cancer. That was on a Friday afternoon, and I was in the bathroom, and I went into the bedroom. I sat on the bed. At the time, I was married, and he just hugged me, and I just sat there in shock because I didn't know. Shock that I heard those words, the C word that I could not articulate for a while. I didn't know that I had a family history until later. We can get into that, talk about life changing. A phone call no woman wants to receive.
I hear you. So you get that phone call. What's the game plan after you receive that phone call?
So I, of course, called my mom, and she started connecting me to some of our sorority sisters who had recently been diagnosed or are currently in treatment or survivorship. And it was just like a whirlwind of collecting notes and data and trying to figure out what's next. Okay. And Mom said, we need to get you home to connect with a breast surgeon who happens to be a family friend. God ordained all of that and orchestrated that. And so I hopped on a one-way home to Houston.
Would say one way. I ain't coming back right
one
now.
way. Cause it was like, what do we?
Yeah.
We didn't know.
Yeah.
And Dr. Jamie Terry, with Texas breast specialist, confirmed that I had triple negative breast cancer, stage 2B. Triple negative is the most aggressive subtype that impacts black women at a higher rate. And I also learned through a genetic test I carry the BRCA1 gene mutation. So I'm at a higher risk because of my BRCA1 gene mutation, which I inherited from my dad's side. Because I'm a black woman, I'm at a higher risk. So triple negative breast cancer requires aggressive treatment because the cancer grows rapidly. So she laid out a treatment plan for chemo to shrink the mass, lumpectomy, radiation. That was the initial plan. So we started with chemo. Between my first and second rounds, I cut my hair off proactively so that I didn't have to experience the emotional trauma of losing my hair.
So you said, you know what, I'm going on this journey. Before they dictate what I need to do, let me
I took the reins back so that I could take the power back for myself and not let the breast cancer take my power.
Right.
Which I highly recommend to women who are recently diagnosed. If you know you're going to lose it from your aggressive treatment, just cut it off. It grows back.
It grows back.
Because under this wig,
I'm here to tell you.
Under this wig is,
He's like, I'm here to tell you.
It's going to grow back. It's going to grow back thick.
Yeah.
And it's only temporary. But,
awesome.
Gosh, it's so many facets of my story. I also have to mention, I always forget, Darren, that what I appreciate about Dr. Terry is before we even started chemo, she said, give me your hand. She said, do you desire to become a mother? And I said, yes. I'm going to send you to an onco-fertility specialist before we do all of this so that we can harvest some eggs. Well, that wasn't on my radar. I'm so grateful. So I was able to freeze eggs before I started chemo. So I have eggs in the freezer. And ultimately, after, so let's go back. There's so many parts. So So it was like it's a lot. So it was like 1 week egg retrieval. Next week, get your port in for chemo. Next week, start chemo. And then it was boom, boom, boom. Chemo, 15 rounds.
Wow.
Because of my gene mutation, we scratched the plan from lumpectomy radiation to bilateral mastectomy to remove both breasts and replace them, to reduce my risk of recurrence because of my gene mutation. Months later, because the chemo damaged my ovaries, I had ovaries and fallopian tubes removed to reduce my risk for ovarian cancer.
Okay.
So I'm just so grateful that we're able to harvest eggs.
Right. That is a beautiful story.
It's a lot. All that happened. And COVID happened.
That's a whole nother beast.
COVID. Okay, so you want to tell you how strong I am? Because I said, you're so strong, Lyndsay. It was cancer, divorce, COVID in 1 year. You can't tell me nothing. You hear me?
And that was all in
2019. I
going
was diagnosed.
Into
20, right. 19 to 20.
Oh, my goodness.
Boom.
Very strong. Very strong. What did you find out about yourself through those tests? What did Lyndsay find out about Lyndsay?
I found out that I did not love myself like I should have. Enough, and I say that because I was able to, after the diagnosis, reevaluate relationships and friendships. And I knew at the pit of my stomach, in the depths of my soul, that I deserve so much better. But it revealed, when you're diagnosed, when you're faced with a life-impacting, life-threatening diagnosis, your life, everything changes. People around you change, but how they respond will, I think, inform you of how to move on with your life. And it's like, okay, I was given a second chance. And so I learned, okay, Lyndsay, you have to love yourself more.
Yeah.
That's what I learned. And I thought I had a great relationship with God because I'm a believer. But this made us besties.
Test will put you...
Oh, absolutely. My faith grew stronger.
Yeah. Because you had nothing to rely on. It was nothing that Lyndsay could do
it was
to get
all
out of
him.
that.
He is the reason I'm sitting here today.
Amen.
But my faith grew during that experience. And I gained so much clarity about life and purpose.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. So we go through this journey, 2019, 2020. When do you get to ring that bell?
I rang the bell a few days before the end of 2019, so December 30th, 2019. So it was symbolic because I was like ending 2019.
Yeah.
Chemo free, I should say, done with chemo. And then I had my surgery in February 2020. And so my cancerversary I celebrate. It's actually Valentine's Day. My breast surgeon called me with the news that there was no evidence of disease. So that's the day I celebrate, which I say was a love gift from God on Valentine's Day. It's so special.
I'm laughing because our first breast cancer survivor episode, Tia LaCour, hers was the exact same day.
I need to meet her.
I will definitely connect you.
I need to meet her.
So we ring this bell. What goes through Lyndsay's mind during that time?
I'm free from the. I'm free from this. I'm free from this part of the journey.
Right.
I knew I was like halfway there. If I'm running a marathon, I'm halfway to the I call it the pink finish line.
Ooh.
I didn't have to be poked. The chemo experience is not one that I would wish on anyone. But you get poked and needled so much. You have to flush your port. Although I will say I took some good naps in the chair because the first part of the chemo treatment are steroids and Benadryl. And then the medicine starts trickling in.
To relax you before the medicine.
And to build up your immune system. And there's also like anti-nausea medicine is a lot. It's a cocktail.
Got you.
That will make you very drowsy and sleepy. But that was an experience that was not easy, but I powered through it.
Yeah. Yeah. I just want to say congratulations to you.
Thank you. Thank you.
I mean that. Congratulations to you. So moving forward, we ring this bell. When do you get the idea of your purpose now? When does that come about?
That comes after the surgeries, and I would say maybe month 2 or 3 of COVID.
Really?
When the world is at a standstill and we're all just staring at the wall like, what is going on? What are we supposed to do? What's next?
What is this?
What is this? And I knew at the time I was not returning to New York. And I felt confident finally to articulate all that I had experienced.
Got you.
Because I didn't post anything about my breast cancer journey while I was going through it. Even though I was a public figure on TV, on news, I didn't share, only with a close-knit group of family and friends. I wanted to protect my peace and protect that journey. And when I finally was cancer-free and felt confident to share, that's when God gave me the idea to start a platform.
Wow. How did you come up with the name, SurviveHER?
So it actually had another name before it. It was SurviveHER at first.
Ooh.
And then we had to rebrand quickly
Okay.
To SurviveHER. One of my friends helped me to come up with the name.
Okay.
And we just took it from there. But the concept is about survivorship. And then the her is we're focused on the woman. This is the undiagnosed woman, the diagnosed woman. But her just represents women who we want to survive their breast cancer journeys.
Wow.
Or not be diagnosed, right? Because we're
right.
working to educate women about early detection, risk reduction.
So when you say that, there are ways to mitigate or stop from getting breast cancer, or is...
Let me tell you, this is interesting. What my breast surgeon told me, that it was... Lady Gaga has a song, Born This Way. I was born with it in my DNA because it was a genetic mutation that I inherited from the paternal side of my family. You can't stop it, but you certainly can work to reduce your risk.
Got you.
And there are preventative measures for some women who are what's called breast cancer previvors. Have you heard that term?
I have not.
Let me teach you a little something.
Please teach us.
If a woman has a significant history of breast cancer in her family, she can have a preventative or prophylactic mastectomy to remove her breast.
Wow.
So she's reducing her risk by like 85-90%.
Really?
You can take preventative measures, so they're called previvors.
Okay.
So that's one thing you can do for those women who are bold and wouldn't mind that, going through that. Science has evolved and advanced, so there are ways that you can have a double mastectomy, you can get reconstruction and XYZ.
Got you.
We can also look at our lifestyles, our diet, our exercise. I mean, you hear this every day, diet and exercise, but it really does play a huge role in reducing your risk for breast cancer.
Gotcha.
Smoking.
Yeah. I'm not smoking today.
Mr. Cigars. And let me say this too, because men are not exempt.
Okay.
1% of men are diagnosed with breast cancer in their lifetime. Beyonce's father is one of them.
Really? Matthew knows. I did not know that.
Yes.
Wow.
So men are not exempt because you have chest or breast tissue.
Got you.
But to answer your question, you can't do anything to stop it, but you can reduce your risk drastically.
Got you.
And of course, for women, staying on top of the annual mammograms, self-breast exams monthly in the shower are key, critical.
Wow.
Like you can't miss it, because if it's detected early, it's treatable. Because mine was stage 2B, we were able to treat it because I took action when I felt that lump.
Right.
But for the women who are scared of getting the mammogram, or they're fearful of learning, well, what if by the time they're diagnosed, it's detected at stage 4, and the treatment can be more aggressive, the prognosis is much worse.
Gotcha.
So we have to stay on the forefront.
Okay. So with Survive Her, you all are doing some amazing things.
Thank you.
Like, you're everywhere.
I am not Lyndsay. I cloned myself, so.
No, literally. Ever since I saw you and my frat brother Donnell Cooper do an event together, it's like, she is everywhere. I mean, you at the Texans facility, you're here, you're there, you're everywhere. Yes. What is that like, and what are some of the things that you are proud to say that you've done with Survive Her?
Well, it is. I stepped into this work full time last October. I can't believe it's been a year now.
Okay.
And it's the hardest job, even though it doesn't feel like work. It's the hardest thing I've ever done. But I've never been so passionate about this movement, because there are women. I meet women every day, and it's just easy to have those conversations. But I just try to plug myself into places, spaces, and places where I can make an impact and difference. Wow. And so I'm love being on the go.
Yeah.
As long as I can, as long as I have the energy, and as long as God, I'm following His steps, and my prayer is that He's ordering my steps. As long as I'm able, I'm going to keep pounding the pink pavement.
Yeah.
Because there's so many women who need to be educated. There's so many women for whom awareness is key, and it's going to save their lives.
Awesome. Awesome. So we're coming up on October.
Oh, boy.
What all do you have in store for Survive Her for this year? Of course, it's a year round.
Thank you for saying that. Our mission is driven 365, 24/7. Okay, maybe like 350. But Survive Her keeps me up at night, but for a good purpose, for good reason. So we kick off October with our annual SurviveHER Soiree. So it's our 5th anniversary. Oh. So it's the year of Sur5her. So that's happening October 2nd at the Thompson Hotel.
Okay. Awesome.
After which we have what I like to call mini MINI experiences, activations. We'll attend health fairs. It's at least 3 to 4 activities a week.
Really?
Whether it's attending a health fair with one of our community partners, or I'm speaking. We're hosting a yoga experience for survivors. It's a beautiful event that we do in partnership with Vice Mayor Pro Tem Martha Castex Tatum.
Okay.
So that's October 16th. Because I lived in New York, we host this annual block party in Harlem. So that's the second weekend of October. I'm trying to go through my calendar.
The calendar is booked and busy.
And it is booked and busy. And I really do need to drink more of this lip balm tea, whatever I can to power up, because it is a marathon.
I hear you.
It's a pink marathon. And I really want to help reframe minds that breast cancer awareness is year round. Just traditionally, we just know that the work is happening in October, but women are diagnosed every day. 1 in 8 women are diagnosed in their lifetime. And I'm like, it's great that you want us to do the work in October, and we're happy to do it.
Right.
But can we look at other months? Yes, and that's what we do. So we're hosting activations and programs, community events year-round to keep it top of mind.
Yeah, that is awesome. Oh, that is awesome. Like you said, we as a culture, we kind of, I don't want to say put things in boxes, but we do.
We do.
And it's unfortunate. And when you think about October, you see the pink socks in football games. You see all of the pink things along with pumpkins and this and that, and it all ends up going together. But like you say, if that's something that you all experience 365, right? It's like us in Black History Month. Right?
Exactly.
Yeah, we're not only black in February.
Now we're only black in February. We are black. That's right. That's a good point.
We are black every day, right? So
we're survivors every day.
That's it.
And we are women every day.
That's it. Wow. So, Lyndsay, how can they get in contact with you with Survive Her, or maybe with you for possible mentorship?
So you can contact SurviveHER through our social media page. It's I'm a Survive Her.
Okay.
Our website is I'mASurviveHer.org. If you want to get in contact with me personally, it's Lyndsay, Lyndsay, Joy, Lev, Lev, short for Levingston, my last name. Send me a message, or you can send me an email, and I'm very responsive, so we'll get back to you. But I want to also mention something I did earlier about how we support women. So yes, we make breast cancer awareness, breast health education fun, pink, sparkly, and fabulous. But we recognize that breast cancer is a very expensive disease, and we support women who are uninsured and underserved by helping them pay for mammograms. We help them pay for breast health services, and we offer resources, wraparound care for women in treatment. So we try to fill in the gaps and meet women where they are on both ends of the spectrum: undiagnosed, diagnosed, survivor, non-survivor. And that's like really what fuels me every day, because I know so many women need help. And we can't do this work without the support of our donors, our sponsors, our community, so that we can give back, because it's all about serving. And it's like my Survivor is my ministry. Yeah. So every day I'm serving.
And I see you on stages. I see you on TV shows. I've seen you everywhere. So the fact that you are first following God's footsteps, I think that is the reason why you're sitting here today. And the reason why SurviveHER is doing the amazing things that you are doing.
Thank you. Let's toast to that. Do we toast with our mugs?
Oh, it's cigars and coffee mugs, baby. Cigars and coffee mugs. Well, Lyndsay, I want to thank you again for joining me today. This was a pleasure, absolute pleasure, and to hear your story, and for people to know where they can find you for all breast cancer needs with SurviveHER. So thank you for joining me.
Thank you for having me. This was so much fun. What a blessing. Thank you.
I love it. So it's D McKnight, Cigars and Coffee. And as you can see, we're at Lit Java in Pearland. So if you're ever in the Pearland area, make sure to stop in and tell them Mr. Cigars and Coffee sent you. Until next time, Cigars and Coffee. Y'all be blessed. Peace.